So I just created a new Compose Android project in my Android Studio. I'm using Android Studio. If you are using VS Code, you are good to go. No problem with that. And this project comes with some boilerplate codes like greetings and composables and some preview composables. I have to remove them all, but before I do that, I have to add some dependencies to this project. And if you are not sure how to create this project, and then you have to go to this new project and select this template, hit next and give it a name and choose a save location, choose API 24 and choose Kotlin DSL for build.gradle.kts, which is recommended, and then hit finish and your project will be ready. So I was talking about adding few dependencies, and we do so inside our libs.version TOML file. We add the version numbers, the version name along with the version numbers, and also inside under this libraries block we have to declare like variable like things and then give the artifact name, and also for plugins we need to modify here, and then we have to refer these variable names from build.gradle.kts. And the easiest way to add dependencies to Android Studio or a project is by going to project structure. So hit this menu icon and click this project structure, and from here select dependencies and select app, and then hit this plus button and choose the library dependency. And here we need to provide the artifact name just like this one, like com.googles. If we know the full package name for the library, then we can simply type it here. And if you don't know, and it is not easy to memorize all the version names, and that's why I need to go to the official documentation page and go to design plan and hit navigation under this architecture section. And in the left bar we have this app navigation, and from here I have to choose this navigation 3. So if you are interested to read more about navigation 3, you can read this overview, what navigation 3 is, what it does, what benefits it provides. So you can read it out. And now I'm going to get started. This tab I'm going to click, and here it actually says which library or dependencies that we need. Let me change the theme. Okay, so now it's better. So to get started with navigation 3, add the library to your project along with any supporting libraries. Use the following table to decide which libraries to add. So to start with navigation 3, we need these 3, and some are very optional. We can add it, or we do not add it. It actually depends on us whether we will use it or not, but I'm going to add all the dependencies in our project. And to do so, here are the artifacts. I'm going to copy each of them. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go to Android Studio and paste it here, and then hit search. It will take some time, and if it finds matching this artifact, then it will list all the names here along with the version numbers. What the fuck? The fuck? এভাবে সময়গুলো নষ্ট হয়। Okay, it took some time, but eventually it managed to list the required desired dependencies. So this is the dependency, this is the artifact, and these are the versions. So the current version is 1.2. This is in alpha stage, but I'm not going to use it because it's in alpha. I mean, change are imminent. So whenever there is a change, the thing may fall or our code may break. So I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to stick with this 1.1.0. This is the stable version. And I'm going to hit OK, but make sure that this implementation is selected from this drop-down list in step 2. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm not going to hit apply right now because I need to add few more dependencies. And I'm going to hit this plus button one more time, library dependency, and now I'm going to copy the second artifact, which is the navigation 3 UI library, which provides classes to display content, including nav display and scene. So these two are super important. Okay, so if you want to use navigation 3, then you must need to add these two dependencies. Okay, and this dependency is actually corresponds to view model. If you incorporate view model to navigation 3, then you have to add this. And I told you that we need I'm going to add all the dependencies in our project. So now let's copy this one over here and then paste and then hit search. And the version is 1.2.0 alpha 1. We can stick to this version. But in the documentations over here, in the documentations for the EY, I guess, lifecycle, Kotlin, Navcore, 1.3 material 3 adaptive. Okay, let me go to this one. So this is native 3 EY. So what will be the version I should take? I think I should stick to 1.1.0. Okay, so let's choose this 1.1.0 and hit OK. And now again, one more time, I'm going to hit this plus button and copy the third, this one over here. So I'm going to copy this, and again I'm going to paste it over here and hit search. So in the documentations, if you scroll down a little bit, you see that the material 3 adaptive, they also use the alpha version like alpha 10, alpha 03, but it's very risk to use these versions, the earliest stage versions, because they are like in a developing stage. They can be changed anytime, and change can be like breaking issues. It can bring breaking issues. It can break our code. So it is better to use the stable versions. But okay, it's the tutorial. It will not harm us that much. Okay, so this life cycle, this view model navigation life cycle, the current version is 2.11.0 alpha 3. Okay, let's take this. Let's hit OK, and I'm going to hit again. And now this time I'm going to add this one, material 3 adaptive layout. Okay, so I'm going to copy and then paste and hit search. 1.3.alpha 10. So let's take this. Okay, and I think we are left with another one. So this one, the library, Kotlin X serialization. So this is actually not a very integral part of navigation 3. We need Kotlin X serialization plugins in many occasions, but we need this in our project to work with navigation 3. So let's add this. Let's add this library first, the serialization core. So I'm going to copy this and paste in the same place and hit search. and it says the version is 1.9.0. Let's stick with it. Let's hit OK, and I think now it's time to hit apply and then OK. So now all the dependencies that we added in that dialog will be added here in this HTML file, like this navigation 3 UI, this is the version number, navigation 3 runtime, lifecycle view model navigation 3, 2.11.0 alpha 3, adaptive navigation 3, and Kotlin X serialization core. It is suggesting a newer version also, but don't worry about it. 1.9.0 will work fine. And also it added in the libraries section. We need to add the plugin, I mean this Kotlin serializable plugin in the plugin section, as the documentation suggests. In the project setup, you see in this plugin section we need to add this artifact as well. So let it bundle or build with all the dependencies first. So we should give some time to finish its task. Okay, I think we're done here. So like I told you that we need to add this Kotlin X serialization plugin under this plugin section. So I'm going to copy directly from here, this line, from here to there. Okay, I'm going to copy it and then I'm going to paste it under this plugin section, but make sure we give the right variable name. So the name is there, Kotlin X serialization course. I'm going to copy and paste it over here. One more thing to do, we need to add this plugin to the plugin section in our build.gradle file. So let's go inside our build.gradle file under here, this module app. So the second build.gradle file under this Gradle scripts, make sure this Android view is selected from here, not the project one. So I'm going to open this, and now I need to add an alias over here. So I'm going to copy, or maybe I can simply copy from here. I can simply copy from here the alias, copy and simply paste, and I have to give the name, I mean the name that I have used here, this JetBrains Kotlin serialization, this one, JetBrains Kotlin serialization. So JetBrains Kotlin serial, okay, it is fine, and it is showing some error because we need to sync again. So let's hit this button. So I think we're done here, but I'm not finished yet. I need to add one more dependency because we're going to need it, and we are going to need it for showing icons on the on our screen. And to do so, I'm going to open that project structure one more time, select app, and hit this plus button, library dependencies, and here I'm going to paste something which is androidx.compose.material:material-icons-extended. So you can pause the video and type in this search box exactly like this. Don't make any spelling mistake, and then hit search and just add this 1.7.8 version. Hit OK, then apply, then OK. Let's go to delete the version. And this is the material icon extended. So by adding this dependency, we will be able to explore many more icons with variations actually. Okay, I think now we are done with adding all the dependencies we need for this project, and we're done now. Now we can head back to our main activity and make some changes in our main activity file, because we're not going to use these greeting composable functions. We will create two screens initially, screen 1 and screen 2, and we'll try to navigate from screen 1 to screen 2 by using the new navigation 3 library.